So you want a wardrobe makeover but you don't know where to shop? Don't worry, because I got you, girl. If you are a female aged anywhere from teen to young adult, this video is for you. I am going to give you the ultimate guide on where to shop to start your new fashion era. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. Quick disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by any of the brands in this video, although if those brands did want to sponsor me, email me. But I just wanted to clear that up. Urban Outfitters. It's basically a massive online hub of brands with over 500 storefronts, including Nike, Billabong, and Juicy Couture. As well as clothing, Urban Outfitters accommodates brands within the home, lifestyle, and beauty categories as well. Urban Outfitters is a great place to shop because it conveniently shows you products from hundreds of different brands, so that you don't have to hop between web browser pages, and of course, it is a great place to find super trendy clothes. However, the majority of the pieces are probably more on the expensive side, so if you haven't got all that much money banked up, it probably isn't the best store for you. Also, if you're a younger girl, there is not a teen or child option on the store, just women and men's. Beginning Boutique. This is an Australia-based brand that is exclusively women's clothing. Beginning Boutique has a bunch of styles from swimwear to formal outfits. Like Urban Outfitters, Beginning Boutique has a bunch of different brands attached to it, including Doc Martens and Thrills, which is a very popular brand at the moment. The reason that Beginning Boutique is on the list is because it has some super great base pieces for your wardrobe. The prices aren't exactly cheap, but they do have some pretty good sales sometimes, which the brand websites may not have. And like I said, it only has women clothing, so girls and teens, this may not be the best store for you. White Fox. I'm obsessed with White Fox. Like, I'm sorry if you're sick of me talking about this brand, but White Fox is also an Australian-based brand with shipping worldwide. It has some gorgeous party clothing and casual clothing, but White Fox is renowned for its loungewear. White Fox is different to the first two because it is an independent brand, so there are no other brands attached to it. Everything on the site is just the White Fox brand. White Fox also has its own activewear line, which the first two do not have. Once again, the prices are not super cheap, but they do have some great sales sometimes. White Fox is exclusively women's clothing, so no girl and teen clothing. I'm starting to realize that almost all of these stores are going to only have women clothing, but it's fine. Surf Stitch. Surf Stitch is pretty similar to Urban Outfitters in that it has loads and loads of brands attached to it. However, as the name suggests, it is more centered around surf brands. So if you are after more beachy, summery clothes, Surf Stitch is definitely a good option. They do tend to have some pretty good sales as well. And guess what? There's a girls section. So if you are in the girls to preteen age group, this is a great option for you. Surf Stitch is an Australian brand. There may be some shipping restriction if you do not live in Australia or New Zealand, but I'm pretty sure that most clothing pieces are able to be shipped worldwide. The Iconic. So again, with the brands attached, but the Iconic has got like bigger brands. We're talking Tommy Hilfiger, Country Road, Calvin Klein, literally thousands of good brands. The Iconic is Australia based. The reason the Iconic is on my list is because it's just so convenient with all of the brands in one place. You really don't need to shop anywhere else. And not only does the Iconic have a kids section, but it has a section dedicated to teen girls. The Iconic has some pretty good sales. They also have a unique feature called Shop Offers, which will basically just tell you about some of the deals that the cooperating brands have with the site at the time. As well as clothing, the Iconic does have a sports section, a beauty section, and a home section to shop in as well. That's So Fetch. That's So Fetch is more similar to White Fox, being mostly an independent brand. They do have a few brands attached, including Bellini and Lash Therapy, but the majority of the clothing on the site is under the That's So Fetch brand. They have some really gorgeous clothes. I especially like the dresses and of course the loungewear. My favorite feature of this site is that when you hover over the trending tab, it will give you a list of occasions like Valentine's Day, wedding guests, even like seasons, which if you click on will take you to a page with heaps of items on the site that correlate with that occasion. I just thought that was pretty cool and unique. Once again, this is a women's clothing store, so no teen and girl clothes here. The prices are not terribly expensive, but they certainly could be cheaper. Pretty little thing. Obviously the clothes on the site are gorgeous, but the good thing about this store are the sales. I was looking on it the other day and there were items that were 70% off. The original prices are pretty standard for most items, but with discounts like that, they are very much affordable. My favorite part of the Pretty Little Things site is that when you hover over the edit tab, you can click lookbooks and it takes you to a page of collaborations and specific collections. You can find the most beautiful pieces if you really fish around on these pages, and there are also a whole lot of photos and outfit inspo there as well, which is pretty cool and different. And again, no girl options. Most of the stores in this video really didn't have any girl options. That's all I have in store for you today. If you found this video helpful, I want to help you become the best version of yourself, so make sure that you subscribe to my channel. And if you were a young girl watching this video and you really didn't find it helpful at all because most of the stores were only women's clothing, or if you just want more suggestions on where to shop, I have already made a video on this topic, which I will link here and in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!